Is it working? Yeah, buddy. All right, so this is going to help you with like word problems, and we are going to do some word problems because those are kind of important. And since we have a lot of time and we can take our time through this class, then we might as well do some word problems. So some word problems are very easy if you know just how to translate things. And so we're just starting with the basic stuff from an equation. Okay, so we're talking about adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, and equals. Okay, because it's an equation. Okay, so we got these. Oh, here, I'll switch the color for you. We'll start with these. Look at that. All right, so any words? I know this is the first thing. You probably haven't thought of your math for a while, but any words that we can put in any of these columns that you see that word and you say, that means that symbol. What do we got? Anything? Addition. Addition would be addition. Okay, what do you got? Okay, so yeah. There's more than that. We're not gonna leave those as the only ones. Oh, I was right too big. Okay. What else? Like we can stick with, huh? Plus minus. Oh man. What else? We can go to the dividing and the multiplying too if you want. But we can stick with these two columns too. What else?
Multiply by.
Multiply by. So by really even by itself, but we'll put both. Multiply by. What else?
Well, less than, more than.
Less than, more than. Those are good ones. Man, I just, that doesn't look great. But you'll see those a lot, right? Anything else? We don't have to come up with all of them, just whatever you think.
Think of the answers.
Yeah. Like, what's the answer to a addition problem?
Product.
That's the answer to a multiplication, so we'll put that one in, product.
Is it sum?
Sum. What about subtraction? Begins with a D. Rhymes with.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Difference.
Rhymes with. Pinference. Difference.
Good morning, it's Thursday.
Okay? There's a big one on multiplication. Really, really important one. It's only 2 letters. We can go through all of our 2-letter words. Go. Oh, that's a big one, okay? You see of, you're happy, because that means multiply every single time. Okay? That's one. What about division? Besides division and divide. What's another one? Usually that's a divide by. There's a real big one, 3-letter word. How do you know how fast you came in this morning?
Those who drive.
Did you check the speedometer? All right, so you find your speed by dividing miles and hours, so per, okay? So that's another one that should make you happy if you see a per, okay? Because that means automatically divide. Now you gotta be careful on these two. Why is that? Why are those two more, you gotta be more careful with those two than any other two?
Because they have more special ways of figuring it out.
Okay, because of why. That's true, why though? Like why, like if you're just doing an addition problem, why are you you can be kind of free and loose with your numbers, whereas a subtraction problem, you gotta be careful a little bit more.
Where did you solve the problem?
Because why? That's true, right? But why does it matter? Like for instance, why is it okay to?
Sugar and negative.
Okay, so yeah, so it matters which way you subtract, right? 6 plus 4 and 4 plus 6 are the same thing, but 6 minus 4 and 4 minus 6 are not. Okay, so division and subtraction, those can throw you off because it is very particular. Addition and multiplication, you can just bust through it, and it doesn't matter which way you put it. You know, once you start working variables in there, if you say 2x or x2, really that's the same thing because you're saying it's multiplying between both. But we just the standard is to go to the number, then the variable. But it doesn't mean it's wrong the other way. It's just weird. We just look at you funny, right? It's like if you showed up with a reverse mohawk or something, right? There's nothing wrong with it. It's a haircut, technically, right? But we all be like, maybe not the best way to go through life. Okay? Let's see. Let me move on here. It's this way. Nope. And equals sign, right? Let's just do the nice one. God, that's awful. Carrie, I apologize. Is your that should be your buddy. If you're reading through a problem and it says blah, 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 is blah, blah, blah. That's where your equal sign goes and you're happy. Okay? We're not going to hit that one too much today because these are just going to be expressions. Okay, but that one should be your super best friend. Okay? All right, so what's the sum number mean? What is that?
X.
Okay, or it's just any variable, right? We like x. And there's a reason for that, and I actually knew at one point why it's x, but I forget now. There's no big deal. You can use x or n or q, or you can put a smiley face if you want. I'm okay with that. Or a frowny face if you're having a bad day. Or your name is Oscar. You always are frowny. All right, so 4 more than. We didn't put that on our list. I don't think, did we have, that wasn't. Oh, we did have more than, what is more than then? Addition, so what is this? What is it? What is it? What? 4. Yeah, I think you said 2. Okay? Easy stuff today. Everybody's happy. Lindsay, pick another one for me.
Like between 1 and 14?
Well, now you have to
Or
go
just one
between
and
3.
four?
Well, now you have to go, no, 3 to 14.
3 to 4?
We're only doing 3 more, so. Well, because you're not going to go backwards and you're not going to pick 2 again.
But what about 1 and 2?
Well, we just did 2.
Oh.
But it goes easy to hard, so I don't want to go backwards.
I guess 4,
Okay.
twice the number.
Twice a number. I don't think we had that one. Oh, man. There's so many words out there. Ms. Randall, I'm deciding right now that I prefer the cold to the heat.
Yes.
Right now I'm deciding
I'm
that.
with you.
I can just complain about the cold, but it's
If
really
you hear
not
some complaints that are better to touch like when your kicks on, just say, hey, remember the second day of school.
Mackenzie, that's why I wear an undershirt now, so I don't pit out in front of you guys. I know that's too much information, but I used to do that. I used to not do the undershirts. Like I'd be like halfway down my.
When we didn't have air, it was bad.
And I had chalkboards, and I'd have like chalk pit, but like the chalk dust would float up and stick in my pit out. It was disgusting. Then I met my wife, and she was my girlfriend at the time, and she's like, if you wear an undershirt, that probably won't be as. And I was like, what? Is that why you're there?
That's gonna be the best recording.
And she was right. It was true. It was true. It worked out. All right, twice a number. What's twice? Yeah, we got 2x. Perfect. What if you wanted to say 2n?
That's fine.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. I like x. 4 plus x could be x plus 4 also. All right, we have 2 more. Cheyenne. Let me move ahead here. Yeah, number what? 5. You guys are doing all the easy ones. You sure you want to get a little harder than that? Move down a little bit.
Go big.
Look how many
Big
words are in
money.
those other ones.
Do 5.
Do 5? We do want to do 5? Okay. So that's one she picked. What do you got, Cheyenne?
65% of some number.
Oh my god. Oh, they probably wrote it in words, didn't they? Silly words.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna write that
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of writing for
for a math person.
a guy of my ability with this thing.
It's not showing up.
What was it?
65% of some number.
Why is it not showing up? Did someone mess with
It's
my
not showing
screen?
up on your screen.
It's showing up on my screen. It's recording too. Okay. 65%. Can I just do the percent sign? Of some number, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Alright. And the top of my screen is extra clean. Alright, 65%. When you work with your percentages, what do you gotta do? Turn it to a decimal, how many spots do you move it? 2, which way? Alright, so that part seems, okay. 0.65. Of, what did we say of was? Multiplication, do I gotta put a multiplication symbol in there? No, we're big people now, big kids. It's implied if there's no symbol in there, it's multiplication. Let's get a fancy number, or a fancy variable. Something fancy, shine. Something fancy. Fancy. Not X. X and N are boring.
You're crazy. Q.
Get nuts.
There's no wrong answer.
Look at that. You know what makes a Q fancy? 5, 7, 8. Okay. Alright, one more. All the way to 14 though, you guys are going to 14. Joe, pick one. Or Joseph, sorry.
Number 12,
12, what does it say?
2 more than the product of 2 numbers.
Oh, that's a good one. 2 more. See, my screen gets dirtier the further down it goes. 2 more than, what was it? Product of 2 numbers? Alright, there's a couple things going on here. Product of 2 more than the product of 2 numbers. Okay. Where do you want to start, Cheyenne?
X times Y.
Okay, that'd be the product of 2 numbers. Okay, so X and Y, X times Y. And that's how you write it, right? Is that the whole thing?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. You can put the plus 2 on either side. 2 more than the product of 2 numbers. How's that make you feel? The answer to that question is, that could be an answer. Very good. Static. I like it. All right. Look at that.